while, guys. We've left Craggy Wash at Lake Havasu. I don't remember how many days we were there, 4 or 5 maybe. But we're heading south. Not sure where we're going yet. We're thinking back to Quartzite, but we don't know. It's time for us to start heading south and going east. Probably got to be home in about a month now, which sounds like a long time, but time goes by faster than we thought. We're almost to the Parker Dam, and I don't know what this is, but it is beautiful here. You know, I've said it 1,000 times, I just can't get over it. Sorry, we're on Highway 95. I'm not going to do videos of the lake and videos of the dam and all that. There's so many of those out there. Okay, maybe what we're looking at is the Bill Williams River. But we'll go back out here and take a look at this. I will tell you that yesterday we went, I was wanting to do a lake tour at Lake Havasu, but those tours are so expensive. Probably worth it, I'm not saying that. But we found out for $2, you can ride the boat, can't remember what it's called, but it's $2 over to the casino on the California side. And then it's free to ride back. And so we went over there and ate dinner. There was a group of us that went. It was a lot of fun. I tried to record just because it was so pretty, but we were sitting on the outside portion and the motors were so loud on the boat and they had music just blaring. I listened to the videos this morning and I couldn't even hear myself talk, and I was probably 6 inches from the phone. So a lot of background noise, but I wanted to share the beauty of this. Unbelievable. I'll show you all the scenery as we're driving down here. We won't be going to the Parker Dam because no RVs across. I imagine there's a parking place that we could stop and look at it, but I guess we've seen dams before. Look at those cliffs. Isn't that just gorgeous? And we don't need to look it down. Looks like sand and little rocks, but now we just went through a part that was rather flat, and now this has got rolling hills. Still kind of pretty, but to tell you the truth, this brown out there kind of reminds me of home. Sagebrush, soapweed, and brown grass. Well, guys, we went to Quartzite last night to meet up with a couple of friends, but as it turned out, they were leaving as we got there, so didn't get to see them. Right now we're headed east on Highway 60, going camping with another friend, and kind of interesting here that there's a lot of orchards up here. I know when we went west out of Phoenix, we saw a lot of irrigated crops. What's that over there?
Irrigated crops.
Oh, the irrigated crops, yeah. But I tell you what, one thing we've seen on this highway, guys, lots and lots of RV parks, and they are, every one of them, packed. And in some cases, you look out over the horizon, and it's just all kinds of RV parks. So I think we're going to do some dry camping. Not really interested in being packed in. But we're back out with the Saguaros. That's fun. Well, guys, we're still on Highway 60. We're about 10 miles west of Wickenburg, Arizona. And we stopped to have lunch. So I thought I'd go, we're right on the highway, so sorry about that. So I thought I'd walk around and see what was out here. It's kind of chilly. I should probably have my jacket on, but I'm not going to be out here long. I think it's like 53 degrees. Anyway, I was surprised when I saw this until I got up closer. First I thought it was the soapweed like back home, because what I saw was how it shot up the middle and had those pods. At home, our pastures are full of them, and the cattle just love them. And so if you can beat the cattle out there and harvest them, then I took a class on the native weeds and native plants of our region, and those pods are edible. They said they're really good with like vegetable dip. So I looked over here, found some dry pods. So let's pick those up. Oh, the seeds have already gone out. Actually, I'll bet the critters have come along and eaten the seeds. There's quite a bit of rabbit droppings here. I hope it's rabbits and not rats. Anyway, oh, there's another one over there. I've seen these in yards as we're going through different towns in California, Southern California and Arizona, but I hadn't seen any in the wild. And here they are. Oh, and one other difference between ours at home and these seem to grow tall, get pretty tall. Ours just come up from the ground, but they do have the spike in the pods. But this plant here, these two plants, are probably 3 and 4 feet tall, and then that spike's at least 10 foot. It's way over my head. And I know it's really hard to tell on camera, but oh, there's a third one back there. Well, now how cool is that? I would walk over there, but the old farmer's sitting in the pickup waiting for me, so we can get going. Oh well. Oh, onward. My word, guys, take a look at this. We are out on a state camping site. Of course, it's dry camping, boondocking, but it's literally cactus heaven. And we get to camp right with them. Such a variety of plants and cactus. And let's see, over there, clear over there, is maybe 2 campers. I think this, they said this is like an ATV park, or not a park, but where they can ride their ATVs on state land. BLM land borders it. But my favorite part is, of course, all the rocks. So I'm going to be checking those out. But the cactus, and finally, I am pretty sure that's a barrel cactus, because Hike With Me told me they were pink or red. And there are a lot of good old jumping cactus, the teddy bear cactus, lots of other cholla. But look at all the saguaro. I was so hoping we'd get to camp. There were a lot of saguaro where we were at the RTR, but so many more here. Anyway, not sure, of course, how long we're going to stay here. Going to be joined by a friend either later today or tomorrow. And we'll just kind of hang out here, walk around and explore. My understanding is that on the weekends is when all the ATVers come in, but you know, they really don't bother us much as long as they're not shooting right through my camp. But there's a lot of ATV trails in these hills. Absolutely beautiful. And we parked so that we have a beautiful view all day. We're surrounded by these gorgeous Arizona mountains. I'm not sure where we are. We went through Wickenburg to get here. But anyway, just wanted to let you know where we are. There's a lot of barrel cactus around, so I got a lot of exploring to do and rock hounding. Well guys, I'm still roaming around out here, checking things out. But this is cool. I've been wanting to get really close to some of these barrel cactus, and look, there's two of them. I don't know. But I've been kind of nervous about walking around because holy smokes, these bad boys are everywhere. Everywhere. There's parts in this place where we are that there are more than there were at Joshua Tree. If you remember, and I know you've seen them on other people's videos, where they have it fenced off with warnings about the cholas and how dangerous they were. I just don't want, you know, it's like I told somebody, I know our cactus back home, it's not the big cactus needles that get you, it's all the little ones that you can't get out. And you literally can't get them out. Okay, yep, that's my shadow. I'm going to get down here. Oh, look at that. Can you see the spines, how they have ridges on them? That's really cool. Really cool. I hadn't noticed that. Of course, this is the first barrel cactus I've been up close to. Some of these gullies around here are really deep. Okay, I'm going in. Ooh, ooh, man, those are really, they're as sharp as they look, and they're really stiff. Yeah, and those ridges are kind of cool. Wow, those are sharper than I thought, man. But I can't tell if those are little tiny ones in there. You know, how some of the bigger cactus, or other cactus, namely the cholla, not only have the bigger cactus needles, but then they have the little bitty fine ones. The only way I know how to take those out is we put some tape on them and just start pulling them that way. Okay, I'm going to go upload these videos and talk to y'all later. Oh, today is the last day of February. I can't believe it. We got to head home. And actually, that's why we're going the way we are. It's time to go home. Not sure where we're going. There's a lot of things we haven't seen in Arizona, so we may just stay in Arizona for 2 weeks. I had planned to go to South Texas, or really West Texas, but so we could kind of shoot straight north from there and keep an eye on the weather. This is the time of year when those winter storms come through about every week or two. Didn't want to get caught in a blizzard, but I guess if we do, they only last a day, and then we can load up and head home. All right, later.